大谷翔平が止まらない、歴史を変えた劇的サヨナラ弾の瞬間。日本時間4月4日、米国時間4月3日、MLB 王者ロサンゼルス、ドジャースが本拠地でアトランタ、ブレーブスと対戦。ドジャースは最大5点差を追う苦しい展開ながら、驚異の粘りを見せ同点に追いつくと、9回裏、スーパースター大谷翔平が劇的なサヨナラホームランを放ち、6対5で大逆転勝利を収めた。情報元 ESPN 開幕8連勝という歴史的快挙を達成したドジャースは MLB 史上前年のワールドシリーズ覇者として最高のスタートを切ったチームとなり、米国でも大きな話題となっている ESPN の人気番組スポーツセンターでも、大谷はもはや野球の常識を超えた存在、誰も止められないと絶賛されており、その支配力は NBA における全盛期のウォリアーズにも例えられた。また試合当日は大谷翔平ボブルヘッドデーだったこともあり、球場に駆けつけたファンは記念品を手に歴史的瞬間を堪能。まさにお祭り騒ぎとなった。この後も ESPN の解説陣が語る親への絶賛コメントを日本語字幕付きでお楽しみください。
It sure is. Sports Center on a Thursday. That's Randy Scott. I'm Gary Streisky rolling with you. And Randy, normally I want to put like a long little welcome into the prompter, but I want to get right to it today.
Let's just get right to it. Here's what Daddy likes in the morning. Take a breath. Love a bagel. In the morning, got a couple of teams with bagels in the win-loss column last night. Dodgers, a 0 in the loss column. Braves, a 0 in the win column. It's Shohei Ohtani, bobblehead night. Fans waiting for hours to get it. Meanwhile, getting that is Matt Olson in the second inning. Suddenly the Braves can hit. Okay, plates of Paris, first 2 RBI of the season. The Braves are up 5-0. Olson is hitting a robust 182 on the season. Max Muncy, after this clutch knock, is hitting a $120. But it doesn't matter because that ties the game at 5. And here come the Dodgers in the 8th. Down 5 love at one point. That man's about to factor in. Shohei Ohtani, bottom 9. We're tied. Bases are empty. Plenty of places to put Ohtani. The Braves pitch to him. First pitch, swing it. Michael Harris, the second, is back, and he's not 11 feet tall. It's a walk-off for Ohtani. The 4th career walk-off hit. 2nd career walk-off home run. They were bouncing in L.A. Here's how it sounded.
High fly ball to center field. Harris is back. Ohtani!
Tommy Edman, his teammate, said, I don't think anybody didn't expect him to hit a walk-off home run there. It was just a question of where he'd hit it. 6-5, the Dodgers are 8-0. The Braves are 0-7. As for LA, it's their 3rd longest win streak to start a season in franchise history. They're the first reigning World Series champions to start a season 8-0, besting the previous mark held by the 1933 Yankees, who started 7-0 after sweeping the Cubs in the 32 World Series.
Think about the catchers who have played for the Cardinals.
I was gonna say, man.
Wait a minute, what?
I'll let you know about it. How about Jackson Merrill, fresh off of that 9-year, $135 million extension yesterday? Think of all the treats you can get at a Jack in the Box menu out in San Diego with a $135 M's. 2-run shot, 2nd player in big league history to home at the same day. He signed a $100 million contract. The other, Todd Helton, 2001.
All right, you led the show with it and for good right. Shohei Ohtani, bobblehead night in L.A. We're tied at 5. We're not tied anymore. One swing of the bat. Randy, you put it perfectly. The Braves could have put him on one of 3 bags that were available.
There were 3 spots open.
Instead, they let him touch all 4.
That's tough.
It's a walk-off jack for Ohtani and those Dodgers.
Dodgers are on a pace, Gary, a 162-0. Probably won't happen, but ESPN Bet Sportsbook does have their win total over-under set at a whopping 108.5. That's 16 wins more than any other team in the league. Only 4 teams are set in the 90s. All right, so Buster Olney joins us. Buster, no team in baseball history has won more than 116 regular season games. Is 120 wins a realistic possibility for this Dodgers team?
Randy, this is where I'm supposed to say, just calm down. Let's wait to see how this plays out. But you know what? This is the type of baseball team we've never seen before. Baseball is not supposed to look like Harlem Globetrotters against the Washington Generals, but that's exactly how it is with the Dodgers these days. Look, they're absolutely loaded in that lineup. Shohei Ohtani at the top. They're loaded in their rotation. They have basically 2 rotations of depth within the organization, and this is the best bullpen Dave Roberts has ever had. So, yeah, I do think there's a good chance that they're going to win 120 games. Look, when I covered the 98 Yankees, that built momentum that season toward 114 wins. I think that's what's going to happen with the Dodgers this year.
Okay, so, all right, 3-game series with the Phillies tomorrow. How long do you think this win streak goes?
It ends on Saturday. The weakest link now in the Dodgers team is Roki Sasaki, who has struggled to throw strikes. 9 walks in his first 4 2/3 innings, thrown 117 pitches, fewer than half for strikes. And when you face a Phillies lineup that's so experienced, they're just going to wait him out and basically tell him, look, you got to land pitches other than your fastball for us to actually swing at the ball. This is going to be interesting to see how the Dodgers handle Sasaki going forward because he is really struggling right now.
Especially opposite Aaron Nola as we look at the road ahead here for the Dodgers. All right, meanwhile, the Braves. They fall to 0-7 to start this season. Okay, they're being kind to the rest of the NL East, giving them a head start. No team that's ever started 0-7 has ever made the playoffs, so there's that. Buster, why is there reason for optimism?
Yeah, these are tough days for Braves fans like you, like my 20-year-old son who sends me like 20 bitter texts a day, okay? They're batting 151 so far. They're dying to get home. Brian Sitker said, we've dug this hole for us, but you know what? There is help on the way. On Friday, Spencer Strider will make his next minor league rehabilitation start, and then he'll probably have one more after that and be back in the Braves rotation sometime in the middle of April. Ronald Acuna Jr. will be back sometime early in May. Sean Murphy, the all-star catcher, he's on a minor league rehabilitation assignment now. He'll be back, and boy, do they need help. It's getting late early out there, as Yogi Berra used to say, for you Braves fans.
It is. It's not ideal. And now they got a 3-game series against the Marlins, who are swinging better bats. That's tomorrow night. Buster Olney, the bearer of positivity on SportsCenter. Thank you, sir.
Is back. Oh, Tommy! Inevitable! Every single night, they do something that makes you say, wow! How much fun is this? 8 down, 154 to go.
What a night for Shohei Ohtani, going 3 for 5 and walking it off at the bottom of the 9th to beat the Braves 6-5. Peter, how scary is this Dodgers team?
This team is, I don't think we are yet recognizing the level of terror this team could be. They're now 8-0. This is the best start for a World Series champion since the Yankees in 1933. This is the best player in baseball. When he's able to pitch and hit, there's no one better than Shohei Ohtani. This team is a problem, and if you're a Yankee fan, you're still thinking about the fact that this team was celebrating listening to New York, New York at Yankee Stadium. Now they've started this season 8-0. Meanwhile, Yankee fans are worried about what kind of bat they're using and sometimes still not hitting regardless of bat. They've lost Garrett Cole for the season. How are you not sitting here staring at what's happening in LA, terrified of what could come in the fall?
It's a little bit different than that.
Go ahead.
It's a little bit worse than that. You're absolutely positively correct with everything that you said, but you're leaving out something. The sport of baseball is in trouble if this continues. This is reminiscent of what Kevin Durant, when Kevin Durant joined Golden State. It was a foregone conclusion what was going to happen. They're going to win the championship. You watch the Dodgers. Mookie Betts hits a walk-off. Shohei Ohtani hits a walk-off. I mean, you're just looking at them. You saw the money they spent in the offseason, which nobody else could spend. You saw the assets they've accumulated. You saw Shohei Ohtani deferring his money, which made things even more convenient for them to go out and get additional talent. And when they won the World Series, they had like 5, 7 guys in their rotation that was on the injured list.
Yep.
And now that's not the case this year. It's like you're almost finding yourself asking, why am I watching? No one can beat them. No one can. They're going to lose when they take days off. They're going to lose when they're apathetic. But to show up and play baseball and actually have a modicum of interest, nobody is beating this Dodgers team.
You think about what Ohtani has done for the game. You think about the location of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Not just for American players who doesn't want to be in LA, but for Japanese players who love the commute to Los Angeles. They could be a problem for a very long time.
Absolutely. Staying in LA, guys, on the West Coast, really. The Lakers.
We're back with a quick pitch presented by Harbor Freight. In case you missed the story of the night, Shohei Ohtani got it done late for the undefeated Dodgers, walking off the Braves with a solo homer and completing the comeback to give the Dodgers an 8-0 start to the season. Just unbelievable stuff out of Hollywood. Hey, next up, let's head north for the Cubs and A's. What's going on, everyone? I'm Abby Labar, and welcome to Quick Pitch presented by Harbor Freight. Wednesday was a wild one, and it gave us plenty of action on the field, but teams were just as busy in the front office. Several notable players inked contract extensions, but before we discuss who put pen to paper, we begin by opening the record books. The Dodgers are just one win away from becoming the first defending World Series champs to start a season with 8 straight wins. Throughout those games, their loaded lineup has lacked notable bodies at times, but they still dominated. On Wednesday, they get even deeper after trading for the 2023 AL stolen base leader, Esteury Ruiz. Ruiz will start in AAA until his name is called in the future. So let's see if the personnel of the present can rewrite history against a winless Braves team.
And welcome to a new season of the MLB Network Showcase. It's the series finale between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. I mean, this game is something. The Dodgers are rolling. They look like they're going to go 162-0. They got a 2-time Cy Young Award winner on the mound. The Braves haven't won. Their lineup is dinged up. They have not scored at all this year, and they've got a guy pitching who wasn't even in the opening day plans, and it's 3-0 for their side. And now the bases are loaded. Braves looking for more with one of their best RBI men. Another full count pitch to Olsen on its way. Another fastball hit into the opposite field. Chasing Conforto, and it's off the wall. And it's 5-0 Atlanta. The Braves, just an inning plus into this game, have scored more runs tonight than in any complete game all season. Leadoff hitter aboard first base, runner of the night for Los Angeles. So 3-1 to Edman. He gets a green light, slugs the fly ball out to center field. It's on the move and gone. That is home run number 4 for Tommy Edman. 8 hits, half of them dingers. As you look at the bat that Michael Conforto swings, we're doing this with everybody now. Ooh, does he have a torpedo bat? Does he have a torpedo bat? It jumped off the bat like it was shot out of a cannon instead of a torpedo. Michael Conforto's first as a Dodger has made it a 2-run game in LA. What a time for Max Muncy to try to redeem himself. A 2-error night for the Dodger third baseman. Muncy sends it to right center, and Max Muncy has, in fact, redeemed himself tonight. Trailing 5-0 early, the Dodgers have tied it at 5. And now the matchup that everybody stuck around to see. An elite closer against a superhero. Off the end of the bat and pretty well hit. Harris back at the wall. He leaps and it's gone. Ohtani's won it. Wow! First pitch walk-off digger.
There is no end to Ohtani magic. To make the Dodgers the first defending champions in Major League Baseball history to start 8-0.
Shohei, omedetou gozaimasu. What were you thinking when you stepped to the plate in the 9th inning?
打席を振り返ってどうでしたか？
本当に甘い球、ムーキーにつなぎたいなっていう気持ちで打席に入ったので、たまたま甘い球をああいう形でホームランにできてよかったなと思います。
I was really looking for a good pitch to hit, but also making sure that Mookie gets an at bat.
How do you describe the emotion in the stadium tonight, Shohei? Your bobblehead night, you ended with a walk-off.
雰囲気どうでしたかと、ボブルヘッドナイトとして。
本当に、さっきも言いましたが、これだけ多くの人が集まってもらって、本当に精神病理に尽きるというか、選手の糧になっているかなと思います。
Just wanted to live up to the expectation of all the fans today to make sure that I perform.
Final question, Shohei. Why are you so great when the pressure is the greatest?
いい意味でプレッシャーを力に変えたいなと思ってまして、本当に、さっき言いましたけど、プレッシャーがかかるということは選手にとっては素晴らしいことだと思うので、それだけ多くのファンの人に入ってもらって、いい場面で打席に立たせてもらえるということに満足して、まずは頑張りたいなと思ってます。
Actually, an honor to feel the pressure because that means there's a lot of expectation, and I just changed that to something that's more of a positive.
Shohei, どうもありがとうございます。
Thank you.
What a game. Still trying to wrap my head around that one. Hey, the Braves are 0-7 for the first time since losing their first 9 games in 2016. No team has made the postseason after starting 0-7. But meanwhile, the Dodgers are off to their best start since 1955 and are the first defending champs to win their first 8 games of a season. And let's not forget Shohei Ohtani, who hit his second career walk-off homer, and it just so happened to be on his bobblehead night. And I'm giving the second MVP to JP for speaking Japanese.
止まらない圧倒的な強さで突き進むロサンゼルス、ドジャースが開幕から破竹の7連勝を飾り、球団史上最高のスタートを記録したワールドシリーズ王者として君臨する彼らが、今再び世界にその力を証明しようとしている。その中心に立つのは、我らが英雄、大谷翔平である。東京シリーズを経て本拠地に帰還したドジャースは、疲労をものともせず、エンゼルスとのフリーウェイ、シリーズを制し、完全無敗のまま進撃を続けている。開幕7連勝、この数字は単なる記録ではない。歴史を塗り替える序章であり、新たな伝説への布石だ。しかし驚くべきは、ドジャースがこの偉業を成し遂げる中で、ムーキー、ベッツが3試合、フレディ、フリーマンが4試合欠場していたという事実だ。主力不在の中で、これほどまでに勝ち続けるチームが、果たして他に存在するだろうか。その答えは一つ。彼らには大谷翔平がいるからである。大谷は、もはや選手という枠を超越した存在だ。投げては剛速球、打っては弾丸ライナー、守っても走っても、全てが芸術の域に達している。その圧倒的なパフォーマンスは、味方に安心と勢いを、敵には恐怖と絶望を与える。彼の背番号17がバッターボックスに立つたび、球場の空気が一変する。その瞬間、人々は呼吸を止め、祈り、歓喜するのだ。監督でロバーツは語る。まだ本調子ではない選手も多い。だがそれでも勝てているということが、我々の底力を証明している。大谷翔平を筆頭に、ドジャースはまさに最強軍団として完成されつつある。若手も台頭し、ベテランが支え、全員が勝利に向かって進む姿は、まさに勝利の方程式そのものだ。そして、今話題となっているのが、新戦力の可能性を秘めた若手、エステリー、ルイズの動向である。足の速さと守備力に定評があり、加入すればさらに戦力の厚みが増すことは間違いない。ドジャースは、勝っていても補強を止めない。それが王者の哲学なのだ。だが、どれほどチームが整っていようとも、すべての中心にはやはり大谷翔平がいる。彼の存在こそが、ドジャースを単なる強豪から伝説の集団へと押し上げている。そのプレー一つ一つが球史に刻まれる瞬間であり、我々はその証人となっているのだ。開幕8連勝という史上初の快挙へ向けて、ドジャースは今夜、再び歴史に挑む。ベッツやフリーマンの復帰も近づく中、大谷翔平が見せる次なる神業に、世界中の視線が注がれている。さあ、ファンの皆さん、次なる瞬間を見逃すな。偉大なる物語は、まだ始まったばかりだ。大谷翔平と共に、ドジャースの進撃を最後まで見届けよう。